your light on the world. Welcome everybody, welcome everybody. Eli, I forgot. Lily, thank you. Ooh, big shout out to you, Eli. Big shout out to you. Everybody, we're gonna mention it. We're gonna mention it, Eli, for sure. To be free. To be free, to be free. I want everyone to be free, to be free, to be free. Welcome, 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 welcome. Yes, welcome in Dark Night, Zenny, Ronnie, M73. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. So blessed, so happy to have you guys here. Please hit all the people in red with a favorite. They are my bouncers. They're also streamers. Hit the top 3 gifters with that fave. They are amazing people. We're so happy to have you here. Are you excited for the show? Put a 1 in the comments. Are you excited for my show today? Are you ready to spend an hour with me and feel uplifted and positive and happy? I got some great things to share with you. Let's go, Lily. Alex, thank you for that fave. Lynnie, I see you. Picasso, let's go. Midweek happiness, all right? That's what we're talking about, big vibes. Kyle is not here yet. I got you, Eli. I got you. All right. We always like to start our show with affirmations. But before we get into affirmations, you know, it's kind of like a little housekeeping, right? So first thing, I'm going to ask for a couple of prayer hands if you guys can. First thing, can we put prayer hands in the comments for Tina Turner? I just found out she passed at age 83. The queen of rock in my eyes has departed us and left us for a better place. So let's put some praying hands in the comments and let me just do this prayer. Miss Tina Turner, thank you for being a light. Thank you for being an inspiration to women everywhere. Thank you for surviving and thriving. And thank you for living the rest of your life, not as a victim, but as a role model and somebody to be respected and honored. So big shout out to the queen of rock, Tina Turner. What's love got to do with it? Exactly. Hi, Aunt. Welcome back. So that's the prayer hands first for Miss Tina Turner. The second prayer hands I'm going to ask you guys to put in the comments is a little bit more personal. One of my friends, my bouncer, Eli Whitney. It is a year today of the death of his girlfriend. She passed tragically in a car accident last year. So for those of you that can understand grief, death, dying, the beyond, please put some prayer hands in the comments for Eli. Eli Whitney, we love you so very much. You were like the dad in our Lotus Lounge family, you know, always keeping us on track, keeping Kyle in check, you know, and being here consistently. We love you. We love you. And our prayers are with you today for you to have a wonderful day, regardless of what you're going through. And in fact, my blog today, Eli, might be something helpful for you, you know? So I hope you do stick around for the whole show. You probably will. And I hope that it touches your heart the way it touched mine to write it. Because I also have been going through a hard time this week. And I talk about it in my blog. I talk about everything personal in my life without mentioning names, because you don't need to, you know? Sometimes the stories itself speaks for itself, you know? You don't need to like bring other people into your drama and trauma. Sometimes you just need to share a story, you know? So thank you for being here. If you were new here, do like what Stacked did. Just hit my name, hit that favorite button. I am your girl, your hostess with the mostest, Top Badge Uma B. You guys know me as Top Badge Uma B on here. I am also finally streaming on TikTok daily, every day, 10 p.m. Same name, Uma B 1111. I also stream on Instagram, same name, Uma B 1111. I stream on YouTube at The Lotus and the Light, and I'm also on Facebook. So I am a social media personality. I love to come on here and do shows to entertain you, to inspire you, to uplift you, and hopefully to motivate you to want to do better and be better in your life. Now, you might notice in my name, I have the emojis. It's a purple crystal ball and a blue butterfly. Those are the emojis of the Lotus Lounge family here on streams. If you would like to be a part of our family, or if you just want to be a supporter, you are welcome to put the emojis in your names. For my Lotus Lounge family, please represent, drop those emojis in the comments, let everybody see you. Hit a favorite on anybody that is Lotus Lounge family, because you know why? They're great streamers, all right? They're all about peace, love, light, positivity. And we love to have you guys here. And we love to entertain and perform and inspire and motivate and find humor in the little things in life. You know, the way we think about it at the Lotus Lounge is life is hard enough as it is. We don't need to add to your stress. You know what I mean? We just want to come here and make you laugh, make you feel good, make you think, make you feel inspired. That is the goal of the Lotus Lounge family. So yes, we are live here on the Plenty of Fish Meet Me app. We are also live now on TikTok every night at 10 p.m. We're live on YouTube, live on Facebook, live on Instagram. So please feel free to come join us. And anytime you need any sort of motivation, inspiration, upliftment, I stream twice a day here on this app. 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. and 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. All right, just come on in here and we will make you feel good. If you were new, put a 1 in the comments so we can greet you properly, because we love to meet new people and we love to make you feel included, you know? So don't feel it's cliquish here at all. Hey, Kentron, it is definitely available for everybody who's just looking for love, community, and friendships, all right? So hit a 1 in the comments if you're new. I guess nobody is new. I guess they're all returning. I love it. Yes, trivia night we have tonight is from 9 to 10 p.m. I do not believe we have DJ battles. Our resident DJ is traveling, so I don't think that we're going to have DJ battles tonight, but we do have trivia night 9 to 10, and then immediately afterwards we're over on the TikTok. All right, welcome in, welcome in. If you are new here, we like to start our show with affirmations. These are not the readings. The free readings come at the end of the show, after my guest, after my blog. So please, if you would like an affirmation of the day, put a 1 in the comments. And if you put a 1 and I miss it, that must be Kane in the room. Is that Kane? Oh, it's Eli. Usually Kane makes me, you know, try to blow on that, but you know, it is what it is. So put a 1 in the comments if you would like an affirmation of the day. And if I missed your 1, don't take it personally. Just put it again and I will get to you. Here we go. Jay, you got, I am inspired. I am inspired. My voice, words, and ideas matter. The world needs the magic that is inside of me. Jay, I know that is definitely hitting for you for sure. All right. Who else? Picasso. I am mindful. I am mindful. As I move through my day, my body, mind, and soul are aligned with higher self. That's amazing, because that's the most important thing, guys. You got to be operating from a soul place. If you operate from your ego place, you're always going to be angry, hating, vindictive, guilty, blame, shame. But if you operate from your soul place, all you see is love, peace, compassion, understanding, you know? Eli, you got, I am open. I am open. My higher guidance communicates with me through ideas. I will stay open to receiving messages everywhere. A little bit of me, Eli, feels that might be a message from you know who. Just letting you know, I'm always communicating with you. I am well. Hi, Twisted. Hi, Stacy. Welcome in. We're doing free affirmations. Just put a 1 in the comments if you'd like an affirmation of the day. It's not the free reading at the end of the show. We'll do those at the end. Lynnie, you got, I am evolving. Who I am is not tethered to the past. Can I get an amen from all of us? Right? Could we understand that? Who I am is not tethered to the past. And people need to stop judging us off who we used to be. And remember, we are who we are today. Stacy, baby, I am persistent. My potential is limitless. Remember, guys, that's so important. Nobody can stop us. Only we can stop ourselves. Tio, you got, I am motivated. I trust that I know what is best for me. Don't let anybody else tell you, Tio. You know what you know for yourself. Twisted vibes. I am aligned. I say, today I choose to release all beliefs, people, and energies that no longer serve my highest and greatest good. You're welcome. That is beautiful that you are aligned. I love seeing people in their alignment, because we know you're on track. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Congratulations on that. Lynnie, thank you. We appreciate the gifts. We are on our slow climb to 17 milli, but all gifts are appreciated at the Lotus Lounge. And remember, it's 80K a week I have to make to stay a top badge. And I think I make a great top badge, all right? So fly 4 jets and let's get rid of it. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here. It is Lotus Lounge, Uma's Lotus Lounge, a featured stream here on the Meet Me and Plenty of Fish app. All right, what we move to next is my blog of the week. So usually I'm a healer. I'm the CEO of the Lotus and Light Metaphysical Center in real life outside of this virtual life. I'm an Amazon best-selling author of my latest book, Chronicles of a Spirit Walker, that I just published in March. But can I tell you guys something? I get down and out too. Yeah, hard to believe, but every now and then life knocks me down. And this week was particularly hard for me. So I'm going to talk about it, and I'm going to share with you how I managed to stay looking so positive and peaceful, because I am. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Put a 1 in the comments if you are ready to hear the blog of the week. Tio, okay, I'll just read to Tio. Oh, Eli too. Oh, Stacy too. So should I just get off streams and go to the Lotus Lounge chat and read it to you guys there? Because it's only the Lotus Lounge people want to hear it. I'm just joking. Here we go. Here is the blog of the week. When bad things happen, is it me attracting this? Ooh, how many of you, Queen Gemini, thank you. How many of you can identify with that? When bad things happen, is it me attracting this? Here we go. This week has been stressful from the jump. Don't you hate that? When everything hits at once and you feel your world spinning out of control. That's where I'm at. Everything bad is hitting at once and I feel lost for now. My PayPal account is in the negative because I'm having an issue with a client who signed an agreement, paid for a program, but then changed her mind. As I sort through this legally with her, my funds are unavailable for the time being until I can get it sorted. That's number 1. Over the weekend, I got an email from a hotel chain thanking me for booking a room in North Carolina. How wonderful, except I didn't book it. My account got hacked and someone stole my points. That's 2. Then I had a falling out with a friend that was so bad that we had to separate and part ways from each other to protect our individual peace. This person, as much as I know they love me, started to lash out in anger and decided to do demeaning things to try to paint me as a bad person to our mutual friends and family. Tragic, but that is number 3. How do you cope when you feel the beautiful world you created is falling apart? How do you see the good in people when they're doing harmful things to you? How do you remain positive when everything seems so negative? Do what I do. You trust and believe that everything will get better eventually. 100% of my success comes from my determination to see the positive in life, no matter what. When I was a young girl, people thought I was naive because I chose to remain optimistic in bad times. Turns out I was practicing the law of attraction at a very young age. How come I got it when no one else around me did? Because I maintained my connection with spirit. And every time bad things happened, I heard clearly, Uma, just love, Uma. So that's what I do. I just love on myself and hold space for those around me as best as I can. Today, I share with you the coping mechanisms I use to get me through these tough times. I listed above. Of course, it may be hard to institute if you haven't really taken control of your mindset and thoughts, but trust me, despite all the bad things happening, I'm able to keep my focus on staying positive. So if I can do it, you can too. Number 1, you have to be patient. Resolving a dispute with an unhappy client does not happen overnight. It takes time as the credit card company and PayPal review the evidence provided by each party. This is not the time to stress or to worry. If you know you haven't done anything wrong, then relax. It will work out in your favor. This is the time to focus on other things you have going on in your life and turn away from this situation. Being patient allows you to ease the stress and worry vibes you send out to the universe, therefore, making the law of attraction work negatively in your favor. Practicing patience is a hard one for people because we do live in a fast paced first world country where we're used to getting everything we want right away. Don't be mad at yourself if you become impatient or work yourself up over these issues. Do things to distract you from your pain. Meditate, work out, take a walk outside in nature, hang out with your friends. Do whatever you need to do to distract yourself from this situation, and you will see in time it will resolve in your favor. Number 2, don't retaliate. When someone is angry with you, ignore them. I promise it works. If you engage with an angry person, their words and actions will only hurt you. Whatever they say or do is out of anger, not a correct representation of who they are. Jesus said it best when he said, "Love them anyways." My friend has their own reasons to be mad at the world right now. So, as much as it hurts me to hear negative things about myself, I know this is not my friend. The best thing I can do is distance myself and take care of me while simultaneously praying for their betterment and good health. I know you might say, but Uma, they're spreading lies about me to everyone. Trust me, as a social media personality, I have been here before. I have had people record me or post my private text messages online in an effort to embarrass me. But can I tell you something? They can't embarrass you if you were just being who you truly are. I took my friend food because I knew they were hungry, and they decided to record me without makeup and lack of sleep and send it to everyone we knew. I didn't care. When people called to check on me, I told them I was okay with it because I was there for the right reasons, to help someone, even if they were not appreciative. When you don't retaliate, the actions of the other person speaks for themselves. As I told my friend, who later complained to me that everyone was mad at them for doing what they did, and of course, they blamed me for that, I reminded them, this was your own doing. People view you differently when you have the intent to hurt, which they did. People are going to be mad at them, not you, because they can see you caring and the other person being destructive. Trust in the good nature of people to see right from wrong. Even if they don't and they side with the person hurting you, that's positive for you as well. Why would I say that? Because it shows you who rather believe beautiful lies instead of living with the ugly truth. I don't know about you, but I can do without delusional people in my life. And number 3, all this stuff happened to me between Saturday to Monday, and I refused to be sucked into it. I stayed positive. I went to bed earlier than usual. I meditated more, and I focused on the work I had to do. And guess what? By Tuesday, I had 2 big wins. A beautiful soul joined my Lotus Center on Tuesday and will now be renting from me as she provides her light to the world. And I hit 1,000 followers on TikTok, now making me a TikTok streamer. Wednesday, I got a check in the mail for a refund. How does it get any better than that? Life is merely your perception. If you stay committed to seeing everything working out for you, then no matter what happens, it has to happen exactly that way. Trust me on this. So, what do you guys think of my blog? Welcome in, everyone. This is Uma's Lotus Lounge. It's a featured stream here on the Meet Me Plenty of Fish app. We are so happy to have you guys here. And I just want to say about my blog, I have a saying that I say to people all the time. I say, someone else's demons cannot interrupt my spirit. Someone else's demons cannot interrupt my spirit. We have to learn to see when people are affected by something and just stay away from it. If people are going through things and they're lashing out at you, if the world is being mean to you, it's not you. You are a beautiful soul. You are full of light and love and compassion. And that is what's called for on a daily basis. Have you guys noticed that the world is getting harder and harder? There's more people looking for work. There's more people hungry. There's more people homeless or jobless. Do you think they need us to retaliate in anger? Or do you think they need us to just hold space, to be kind, to be understanding, to be compassionate? I've made it my life's journey to be this place of peace. I've made it my life's work to just respond with love, not hate. Do I fail? Of course I do. I'm human. There's days that some people's demons do take me out of my spirit. But here's what I'll tell you. I do find a way to apologize to them, apologize to spirit, and try to wake up the next day and do better. I don't want anyone hearing me today to judge yourself about your past actions. It's not necessary. You did what you had to do in that moment, in that time. But if you are here now hearing this message, maybe Spirit has a different plan for you. Maybe Spirit wants to see you act differently in the future. Maybe you are meant to evolve and shine your light brightly. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. We are now coming upon the time to bring in our featured guest of the show. Our featured guest of the show, her name is Lynnie. She is a member of the Lotus Lounge family. She is a streamer here on the app, and she is quite shy to come in and do this. So please, before I bring her in, can you make her feel welcomed? Can you please put some clapping hand emojis in the comments to welcome her in? When she's in the box, can you hit her with that favorite and let her know? Can you drop some roses and some gifts on her and just make her feel special? Because trust me, I make this look easy, but I do this for a living, all right? My guests are just regular people with a heart, having a need to share their story in the hope to better you or to make you understand something about yourself or someone you love, all right? So always remember the goodness of the people coming in the box to share, and let's keep it clean. Thank you, Tio. Thank you, bouncers. Please kick anyone who says anything negative. Lynnie, when I let you into the box, I'm going to tell you to tap your screen and don't pay attention to the comments anymore. All right. I am recording this to YouTube, and you'll be able to go back afterwards and check it out if you want. So hi, Texas Rose. Welcome in, love. Everybody, here we go. Please welcome in the beautiful Lynnie.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, love. I'm going to put you in the big box. Are you ready?
Sure.
You're like, I might as well, right?
Right.
TD, welcome in, everybody. So Lynnie, you know, May is Mental Health Awareness Month. Thank you for wearing the green heart. For those of you that don't know, we have the green heart at the Lotus Lounge in our name because green is the color of mental health awareness. So it's, you know, for the rest of May, if you guys want to wear the green heart, you're welcome to. And Lynnie, you have some mental health issues, right? Would you like to tell us a little bit about that?
I wound up with complex PTSD, which is basically it's a psychiatric disorder where it's multiple traumas. A lot of people think PTSD and they assume military, which thank you to all my military. You've done a great job. But complex is multiple traumas. They start from childhood and go into adulthood. And then I also have bipolar disorder. And that's more like living on a roller coaster. So your emotions are up, they're down, they're everywhere. But taking care of it is what makes the ups and downs not as hard.
So could you tell us, like, when were you diagnosed with did you want to talk about them together? Was it the same time or was one before the other?
Well, the PTSD that's grows as I've gotten older. Went from childhood molestation. I've gone through an abusive relationship where it was physical. I had to have neck surgery, also mental, very narcissistic. Um, School, I had struggles. So they had me in like a special ed class because I couldn't, behavioral wise, I couldn't be in a normal class. You could give me all the work and I'd have it done in 10 minutes and then I'd just disrupt everybody.
Mm.
Um, and bipolar came in probably around my mid 20s and I denied it for years. So going untreated created more traumas that I needed, I guess, for myself to go through in order to address it.
Wow. So for those, I know many people know about bipolar disorder, but for people who don't know, how would you describe like what life is like for you? I know you said you have the ups and downs. Can you feel it coming on, or does it change day to day, or does it go months?
I mean, it can change day to day. Wintertime, I'm more depressive. I'll take a daily nap, which my doctor said is fine. Um, the winters are hard because I live upstate New York, so it's a lot of snow, so it's cloudy. You don't really have the sun. And then in like the spring, it's like I'm almost like a bear. Like I hibernate and get real depressed in the winter. And then spring, summer, fall, I'm running around doing everything and not really, sometimes I don't even know time. Like I'm just going, 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 that I don't realize the concept of like actual, oh my God, it's like 8 o'clock at night and I thought it was like 5.
Mm. Wow.
So yeah.
So I guess this must be like very disruptive to your relationships. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, my last relationship, I left and I fled upstate New York and started from a shelter and built my whole life all over again. And,
Wow.
in 3 years, I have my own place. I'm doing my own things, making my own money. I did therapy. Uh, so for me, it's more like now I've done like the work. So part of me wants to like go out and start dating but I'm very particular now. I find back when I was, younger, red flags were sparkles and now red flags are warnings.
Right.
I learned from my mistakes and I've learned about me and what I want in a relationship compared to all the sparkly things that come along with chaos because
Mm.
I thrive in chaos. You can put me in like manager positions, I'm simple. It's easy. People are like, "How are you not stressed?" And I'm just like, "This is normal."
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy to me. I'm like, how is this normal? I'm like, but you know what? I understand it because you've been around it so much. It's like that's your norm, right? That's
Yeah.
your norm.
Yeah, they
Wow.
like to say comfortable in chaos, and that's just me. So and I'm also the eldest female in our family, so everybody comes to me, so I'm babysitting the little kids and, the older ones help me do this, help me do that. Like today, my nephew got an apartment. I went over there and cleaned the whole thing before he moved in. Like, and I'm running around. I'm like, I gotta be back home by this time. Da, 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 da.
I know.
So
Look, I got a lot of things going on. So
yeah.
my question to you is, for someone here who's watching this show and they're like, that sounds very familiar to my life. Like, should I get tested? Like, how would someone know if they have a bipolar disorder? And what would you tell them to look for? Or what are some signs?
Well, with bipolar, that's more of a mood disorder, not so much a psychiatric disorder.
Okay.
So one way you can do it is you go to the psychiatrist and get an evaluation. They'll do some questions, ask you things, how's your life? They compile information. And then if you're diagnosed, you go from there. Um, there's also With bipolar, you have mania, which is where your highs are high. Like I'm running around cleaning the house, doing everything, no concept of time. And then you also have like the part, and the depression part just drops you way down. You don't want to do nothing, you want to sleep. There's not really when bipolar is untreated, it goes up and down like this. When you learn to treat it, it'll just go up and down rather than like just way out of whack.
Okay, so
And
it's still up and down, but it's a little bit more manageable.
right, like you can have like your mood swings. You're doing irrational things that like maybe you wouldn't normally do. Um, you'll just go off a thought and just run with it rather than to sit back and think and breathe and try to pick up the triggers.
Yeah. This is a featured show and I have a featured guest, Vanilla, and it's Lynnie. So this is not an open box party, it's a featured show. So my question is can someone with bipolar live without medication, like doing things like yoga? I'm a CEO of a metaphysical center, so I teach Reiki, yoga, meditation, things like that. Is it possible for somebody to with bipolar to live without medication?
In my personal opinion, I'm not a doctor. I think that yes, you can live without it, but there are multiple things that need to be in play. I highly recommend grounding. I'm huge on nature and water and breathing and, slowing down and being in the present moment. And it's very hard to do that. Like it takes years. It's not going to happen overnight. I also see a therapist every Monday, and he's a really good one. And I had to go through a few until I found somebody I felt safe and comfortable with. And the man can call me on my stuff all day long without me feeling like he's picking on me,
Yeah.
because at times I can be very sensitive.
That's a, and you know what? That goes for people without bipolar disorder, right? Like, because I've learned too in my lifetime that I don't have I did get tested. I did the psychiatric eval, the 90-minute, and it came out as generalized anxiety disorder. Because I thought I was bipolar, and they were like, "No, you're just overworked. You're just overworked,
Right.
and that's what's
One of
causing
the
your mood
signs is
swings."
anxiety.
Yeah.
So, I could see where you thought possibly, and that's why I push mental health like I would push if you had diabetes, a heart
Right.
condition. You're going to go to the doctor. You're going to, whether you take the meds or not, but if you agree with it, you'll take the medications. You'll, do all those things like you would if you had a heart attack. Um, Exercise is a big thing. I'm also into like crystals.
Yeah.
So I feel that crystals have like an energy property
It does.
that can also help with
Yeah.
some of the issues that go along. Like I have this weird rock that I carry around all the time. It's like this little teeny tiny rock, but it's my little rock. Take it with me.
If it works, it works. And it's something natural, like I tell people all the time, people don't go outside. So I like that you mentioned going by the water, going, for a hike, going outside, because what me being a social media personality, I stream daily here on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok, and it's like it's too much. This is too much. So sometimes I just need to go and feel like I go outside barefoot, right? And just feel the
Right.
grass beneath my toes or just lie in the
Mhm.
grass just to kind of get that I belong to the earth,
Right.
right?
Yeah,
Really.
because we're realistically we're all connected to the earth. The earth's energy is what we live off of. And I tell people if you go to the lake or you go somewhere, put your phone down.
Yes.
Memories are made in your brain, they're not made in a phone. So screen timing is important. I do also push sleep hygiene, which,
Mm,
is very important. Sleep is very important for mental health and everybody in general. And if you don't know what it is, look it up. The sleep hygiene, I mean, don't have a TV in your room, don't use your phone. There's a lot of brain stimulation that we as humans, I feel like, are not really made to use. Like, think about it. Before we had lights and everything, we were all sleeping at nighttime. We all got up
Exactly.
super early, so for like, I feel like mental health, definitely screen time is definitely important, because especially if you're, on stream, because you have people that are mean, and then you take that into your heart without, oh, I don't care, but realistically you do. It still hurts. We're all human.
That's true. And I don't know how some streamers do the sleep streams. I can't do it. My
Yeah.
sleep is so it's so private and you know what I mean? It's
I
personal to
snore,
me.
so they wouldn't be
Yeah,
happy.
I probably do. I don't even know, because I don't know, but
Yeah.
I don't because but even Rob, even on mute, I still it's an invasion of my privacy. That's like supposed to be the time between me and God, or
Right.
me and the universe. It's my time to just completely be alone and just, by myself and like you said, refresh, rejuvenate. So
Yeah.
I actually take my phone off and I put it not even by like on my table, I put it on the floor away from me, just all the electronics away from me
Right.
and no TV or nothing, just quiet, just quiet.
Yeah, and your body will actually produce melatonin if you do that correctly, because if you're in your room and you lay down, your body knows, okay, we're laying down now. There's not, we're laying down and watching TV. We're not, it's your body will naturally just be able to fall asleep way faster than prior if you just stay up with it.
I love it. So we talked a lot about bipolar because that is something that a lot of people know about, but a little bit about you said it's chronic, right? Chronic PTSD,
Complex.
complex
Right.
PTSD. How would someone know, in your opinion, not professional, of course, just you as a person having it, how would someone know they have CPTSD?
Um, you get intrusive thoughts. You're very hyper vigilant when you're around people out in public. You're always thinking of like if you're in a, let's say, a restaurant, you want your back to the wall. You want to be able to see the doors. Like you're always constantly scanning. You're always waiting for something. It's like you're in a fight or flight mode that's almost on full throttle. So you're constantly like, what do I do? What do I like? So it makes it, harder to feel comfortable with people. You have distrust. You'll feel guilty if you're not doing something for them, or you have to say no. That was one of my big things. I was a big people pleaser for a while. And through learning myself, I've learned how to not only build my boundary, but to assert my boundary and not let someone cross that boundary. And there are people in your family, your friends that you might have to just walk away from or love from a distance. I have a brother that I love him to death, and I think he's, my brother. But there's a lot of toxicity that I know I'm better off not in your life. So if I remove myself, that's less that I have to stress about. It hurts that I can't be around him, but it's what's best for me. And I'm most important right now. And normally I was never like that. It's everyone else, everyone else, everyone else. And now it's no, it's what my peace is what I'm concerned about.
And for those of us that are on the outside, we need to hold space because Lily and I actually have a friend that I believe they have CPTSD because it's like when they feel triggered or they feel attacked, they go into like kill mode. They just want
Yeah.
to lash out and burn down everything. They'll cut everybody off. They wouldn't like they'll block everybody. And it's just like people around me will be like, well, why did they block me and all that? But I just tell them that it's they're protecting their peace. Just give them space. Texas Rose have PTSD too. Yeah, put a one in the comments, guys, if you feel you have PTSD or CPTSD. It's not as uncommon as we think it is. There's a lot of people that have PTSD, and it's not like just limited to military. So,
I took some notes, and technically, 2 out of every 100 people can have
wow,
PTSD or complex PTSD.
wow,
Our military definitely, there's a lot there, and they need more help than anybody, I feel. Um, but it doesn't judge. It's not. It affects everybody.
yes,
People from way high up to low poverty to middle class. It doesn't pick, and it just people have it. It's people are meaner now, and it makes it with people seeing, like, let's say, negative things, then their brain thinks at some point, hey, it's okay, I'm going to do it too.
yeah,
And I always say hurt people,
yeah,
so I try to take when people are mean into that's a them problem. That's not me. And, how can I help you not be hurt? I
yeah,
love you regardless, but you're not going to walk on me. Mm-mm.
yeah. I think that's what we, as for any of us that know people that have PTSD, CPTSD, we just need to learn how to hold space because you can't make it about you. That's the problem. Like you said, people are mean, and I think people are self-centered because it's like, well, they did this, they did that, but it's not about that. It's that person's not mentally in the right space right now. So it's not even them reacting to you, it's just their mental illness, is reacting to you. So hold space, wait it out, and then eventually they'll come around and they'll figure it out, and then you'll get an apology or whatnot, and then you could just move from there.
Right. And ego is a big issue. Um, I have read a book called Taming Your Gremlin, and it talks about the ego, and you kind of like name your ego and you give it a name, and like when you're making certain decisions, are you running it on ego or are you running it on love? And if it's on ego, you probably don't want to do it.
I feel
Trust
like
your
my
gut.
my ego's name is Ingrid. I feel she's like a British school teacher. she just she just really thinks everybody's beneath her. And she needs to get a life. Ingrid needs to get a life. So we're gonna give Ingrid a little timeout sometimes. But Lynnie, I appreciate you so much for coming in. This was so super helpful. You guys put some clapping hand emojis in the comments for Lynnie. Best advice you've ever heard in your life that you can share with us. What is the best advice you've ever heard that would be helpful?
um, Nurture yourself and
Mm,
love your inner child. Definitely I mean, my generation, we had to grow up so fast.
yeah.
And we, cooked for ourselves and did our own things, and like we weren't allowed in the house,
Is
so
that Gen X?
yeah.
Okay,
So
because I'm Gen X too.
take care of your inner child, play, go and play. Like I totally go find a kid. If you need a kid to like make yourself play, go play. But like I'm notorious. I'll go on a swing set, and there doesn't need to be a kid. I'll just get on it because hey, I want to just play on a swing. So it's definitely take care of your inner child and love yourself before you can love anyone. And if you need the help, go for it. Ask for the help. I'm big on, I don't really do well at asking for help. But when I'm in those positions where I know I need help, I will ask for it.
Yeah.
And don't be afraid that if you feel you're going to hurt yourself or, suicide or something like that, to reach out to an ER. Go to the ER, say, I'm not I don't feel safe. And they will help you. Maybe you need meds, maybe you don't, but you're not going to find out until you do.
Yeah.
And I think the biggest step is the hardest part, at being able to say, hey, I need help.
Yeah. That's very great advice. You guys hit the favorite on Lynnie. Drop her some gifts before I take her out the box. This was super, super amazing. I'm glad. Aren't you glad you did it?
Yep.
Aren't you glad you did it?
I'm
Text
over here with notes and stuff. I'm like, we got this.
You absolutely do. Texas Rose, you're on 4 different meds. I'm praying for you, girl. You gonna make it though. You gonna make it. Ain't it
I
good?
was on like 5 meds, and my doctor has now gotten me off of everything except one. So
Wow.
I made it a big thing that I don't like. I personally feel like my coping skills are what I need more,
Yeah.
and how to navigate life. But those meds definitely were a godsend. They definitely helped me tremendously.
To get that even, because like you said, it used to be like this.
Right.
Now it's like this with the meds.
Yeah, and the one that I'm on now, it's a mood stabilizer, so it keeps me from going way up or way down.
Got you. Got you. Wow. This is a journey. This is a journey. Thank
It's
you
a
so much,
combination,
Lynnie.
Mark. You just got to figure it out. It takes time and it takes effort, but everybody's going to get there. Nobody's ever alone. And if they ever need to talk to me, I'm always around.
Yeah, well, we do have sober Saturdays because for the month of
Yep,
May, Uma is not drinking from May 8th to June 8th. You
I
know,
still haven't.
yeah, compliments to Eli. We're doing it for Mr. Eli. So on Saturdays, we just started this new show just for May called Sober Saturdays, and maybe you can collaborate with Eli and come up with a topic focused on around mental health for us to have like an open box party. Miss Rose, if you'd like to come back, maybe Saturday. Anybody in here who have like bipolar, PTSD, anxiety, depression, if you want to maybe come back Saturday night, 8 o'clock in the Lotus Lounge, we can do an open box party and talk about it because I want people to share their stories, not for exploitation, but Lynnie, don't you feel good sharing your story? Doesn't it feel like lighter for you? And it's helpful for people, who are in the comments are like, well, oh, I'm not weird. Like there's people like me out there.
Right. Yeah. I mean, the amount of work I've put in and where I'm at now compared to where I was is tremendous.
Hmm.
It's I'm so independent on my own, and it honestly, the universe has put me here at this time, at this moment.
Always.
And, you can always learn. You're never too old to learn a new thing, anything.
Yeah, I agree 1,000%. Well, I'll let you jump out the box. I have to do these readings that everybody excited for and they love to do. Thank you, Lynnie, for coming. We
Thank you.
appreciate you. We adore you here in the Lotus Lounge. Thank you for coming. Welcome in, everyone. It is Uma's Lotus Lounge. It is time for free readings. Did you guys enjoy Lynnie? Did you enjoy her story? Listen, it takes a lot of guts to come out here, especially on an app like this where there are people who are trolling, where there's people like Paradoxical Clown, that are just wanting to be negative. But here's what I'll tell you guys. You always support those that are sharing their life story and you kick people like that just want to come in and cause mayhem because at the end of the day everybody's lives matter. All right, and I don't think anybody should ever be making fun of anybody sharing their personal life story or even disagreeing with their personal life story. It's not your story to tell. So if you can't be positive and respectful of people's stories, then say nothing, just listen. Maybe you might learn something. You know what I'm saying? All right, so what we're gonna do, thank you for the gift, 16.2 loading, appreciate you. What we're gonna do is the top gifter of the stream gets an in-depth reading so you guys can check me out. I am a psychic medium in real life. I own a metaphysical center for the past 14 years. I've done over 13,000 readings. So for now, because we have so many people in here, close to 1,000, just drop a 1 in the comments and I'll pull one card as a spirit message for you. But if you ever want a reading, I'm going to demonstrate on my top gifter and then you can come any day in my stream, drop 2 wheels, and I'll do a reading for you. All right. So we have, if I miss your one, don't worry, just put it back and I'll get to you. I see Trisket is my first person. Trisket, you got Ace of Air. Ace of Air tells me that you have some sort of new inspiration coming in. You have some new ideas. Spirit is saying, follow through, man. This is like leading you to your dreams. All right. So definitely follow up on whatever it is that's coming your way. Bipolar Casual, you have Page of Air. you have some sort of communication coming in. Sometimes I take page of air as like communication from someone from your past, maybe you're not talking to, that just pops up all of a sudden. But it's also the message with page of air is don't kill the messenger, receive the message. All right. It may be delivered to you in a haphazard way, but Spirit is saying, forget about that. Pay attention to the message. All right. Savage, you got 6 of earth. This is gifts of money, time, and effort coming your way. This is an awesome card. It says that you've been putting a lot out there and now it's your time to receive. So congratulations on that. Miss Goldie, you got the unity card. It is time for you to spend time on your spiritual path and purpose. This can indicate it's maybe time to meditate, read a spiritual book, get a spiritual teacher, you know, anything of the sort. This is a time for you to really delve into your spirituality. Stacy, you got an awakening card. You're going through a spiritual transition, love. You are up leveling in your life and you're beginning to see things differently. Trust this new viewpoint. All right. Eli, your girl came through. Queen of Water. Mm-mm-mm. This is a little love message to Eli. So give me a moment, guys. Let me translate. The Queen of Water is a woman that is tender-hearted, empathic, patient, and loving. And she is saying to you, it is time for you to take any relationship you have in your life to the next level. You are here to love, you are full of love, and you must continue to love. I am well, I am with the divine, all is well. Thank you for loving me, and thank you for honoring my anniversary. But it is time to let it go. I say, so be it, and so it is. Wow. Congratulations, Eli. I can't believe she came through with that. Picasso, you got 6 of water. 6 of water is a card of memories. It's saying that you might be going down the road of nostalgia. You might be remembering the past. Something about the past is drawing you, but Spirit is saying, have a little, you know, walk down memory lane, but remember, set your eyes to the future. All right. Put a 1 in the comments if you would like your message for the day. Remember, at 5 o'clock, I'm going to do a special reading for whoever my top gifter is. Oh, educated. I just saw you. Educated. You got 5 of water. This is things not turning out the way you had hoped. This could be concerning a relationship or a friendship, but Spirit is reminding you that things are always working out for you. So even if it seems bleak, use your higher power to remember that it's going to work out for you in some shape, way, or form. So just allow yourself to experience whatever this is and move through it. All right. Who else? Texas Rose, you got the renewal card. This is a beautiful card saying that you've spent like some time reviewing, evaluating, monitoring. You're like going through things in your life, and Spirit is saying that you're going to move in a new direction soon, and it's going to feel really good to you because it's like moving in this direction that feels better. All right. So all this time you've been, you know, renewing and monitoring and evaluating, it's getting you ready to shift, and it's going to be wonderful for you. All right. Put a 1 in the comments. Tio, you got Queen of Earth. You know, you have a situation in your life where someone is being unfair to you. Spirit is asking you to be the Queen of Earth and just deal with these challenges in a kind and understanding manner. It's kind of like what I was saying from my blog today. When people are hurting you, do not respond in hurt or anger. Respond with love. Love is the only answer. You know what I mean? Thank you for the gifts. Big 16.2 loading. Appreciate you guys. Heart Lady, you got 10 of Earth. This is a very happy family time for you. Spirit is asking you to spend time with your friends, your family, your loved ones. And it also says financial security is assured. K Rose, I see you. You got Knight of Air. Are you talking to somebody like an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or is it that you are just in your air element? Whatever the case is, things are about to move really fast for you. And, you know, just take advantage of all these new ideas that are coming in. Spirit is with you on this. Hi, Lamont. Uncle Norm, you got Ace of Fire. This is news of something new and exciting coming in the career division of your life. So Spirit is saying that if you've been feeling the prompt to want to move forward, either for promotion or switch jobs or something, you know, go for it because it's being divinely guided. Thank you for the gifts and the love. Listen, they do check on the gifts for the featured streams. So please make this stream pop and let them know y'all love this featured show and you want it to stick around. I appreciate you guys. It's definitely Gemini season. Put a 1 in the comments. Jane, you got 5 of fire. You have like conflict around you, but I don't think it's you. I think they're just some people, you know, their demons are angered by your spirit. Keep shining, keep glowing anyways. You know what I'm saying? You can't help people. If they don't want to shine with you, then don't dim your light to make them feel better. All right? You just keep doing what you're doing. You're fine. Put a 1 in the comments if you would like a message. Thank you, Educated. You're welcome. You're welcome. Anyone else? That's it. All right. Eli is the top gifter of the stream. So I'm going to demonstrate what a general reading looks like. Or if Eli, if you have a question, Rude Boy, I'll get you your last one. King of Earth. This indicates some sort of success coming into you. Thank you for the butterflies, Bipolar Casual. King of Earth is just money, money, money. So congratulations to you. You have some wealth coming in. So Eli is my top gifter. What would you like, Eli, a reading on? We had your beautiful former girlfriend come in with a message for you from the other side. What would be your question for me to demonstrate a general reading or a specific reading? So if you guys want this kind of reading, just come to my streams during the week, Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Spin 2 wheels, and then you can get a reading like this. All right. Thank you so much for being here. Eli, are you in the comments? I think he probably left, because if that's the case, I'd have to go. Okay, what does the future hold? I got you. Educated, you want one too? Okay, for the wheel, I got you. Just spin 2 wheels. Did you spin 2 wheels on me? And I will get it for you. Or 2 wheels is what? 1,000? 1,000 and yeah. Got you. You're next. Okay, ask me your question, Educated. Thank you, Tio. Hi, Shorty. And all right. For you, the future holds, you got the 4 of Earth, which is like duality in your money, and you got the Star, which is happy times ahead. Eli, I feel the future holds for you moving on from financial discomfort. That's exactly what I feel. I feel that things are shifting in your favor so that you wouldn't be living paycheck to paycheck, that you would just be having a good source of income come in, enough for paying bills, enough for savings, enough for retirement, enough for hanging out. You know, it's just I see a life of leisure coming in for you. So that is the answer for you. Artman, you're going to be next after Educated Flower. Educated Flower, what is your question? Ask me your question. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Yeah, if you want to spin wheels on me, listen, Uma needs it for the future stream. All right. So what does the future hold for you? I got that too. Let's see what Spirit says. That's 1. Thank you guys for being here. Don't forget to hit my name, hit that favorite button. And remember, I am now the newest member of TikTok streamers, and I will be streaming every day on TikTok at 10 p.m. If you want to find me and come, I do free readings over there as well, or readings as well. So you can just find me over there, UmaB1111. Come join me, and I'll be on tonight at 10 p.m. All right, you got a lot of new beginnings coming in, Educated Flower. In the past, you have 7 of air. This is deception. This is yeah, I'm past 1K for sure. The 7 of air is deception. It's people presenting to you not as they are, but as they want to seem. And I see you moving on from that because you got Ace of air and Ace of water. New beginnings, new love relationship. So I feel that you've learned your lesson, whatever the lesson was about attracting these people that were pretending to be something that they're not. You've wrapped it up. And now what we see is the next group of people or person to come into your life. They're coming exactly as they are. No holds bars. So that is what I see your future holding for you. All right. She's like, thank God, I can't anymore. Who else? Artman, did you have a question? Did you want a reading? Yeah, guys, if you want to spin 2 wheels, I have like 8 minutes left. Spin 2 wheels, and I'm happy to do a reading for you right now as I end my show. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And I'm gonna, I was recording this for YouTube. So for those of you watching on YouTube, my name is UmaB1111. I'm a top badge here on the Plenty of Fish app. If you want to join me and be here live with me, download the Plenty of Fish app, come to the live stream section, search for my name, UmaB1111, and then click favorite on my name. When you click favorite on my name, every time I stream, you'll get a notification, just like what Gently Smart did. He clicked favorite and it favorited me. And every time I stream, you're going to get a notification. You can come in and come hang out. I do readings. We do affirmations, we do conversations, we do trivia. Tonight is trivia night at 9 p.m. We do DJ rap battles, we do top badge talks, we do sports streams, we do a lot of things, all right? So come join us and have fun. Thank you, YouTube, for